What is up, guys? It's
Twin Soul Poets. We are your go-to couple for love and relationship advice,
Dope spoken word poetry,
and uplifting content. We
Yes.
are super excited to be back for our second Manifest Love meditation. It went really well last week. We had a really good time hearing from you guys, chatting with you guys, and we're ready to go again. Before we do that, we're going to share a few things with you about how this is going to work and some really exciting things that are coming up as well.
Yeah, so if you were here last week for our amazing live meditation that we did, this idea is really about bringing together a group consciousness, getting together like-minded people in the same room,
Yes.
even digitally, no matter where you are tuning in from. When we pool together our collective intention and focus on a specific goal, we amplify and expand the power of whatever we're visualizing and creating. So that is what we're doing here today. And we're going to be doing this every single Sunday from now on. One thing I want to mention is on the live chat options in your YouTube, you should see the chat, and there's an option to do a super chat where you have like a little sticker. And if you want to type in a specific intention or thing that you would like to visualize, a desire of yours that you want us to actually implement into our meditation today, that is your way of doing that. Any super chats that come through, we will make that part of the actual meditation. We will verbalize it for everyone to share their collective intention, hold space for that vision for you. And it's a way to help us grow our channel and support us in creating more awesome content for you guys.
Yes, and adding to the super chat, putting in your name, putting in your vision is also a really powerful way to amplify your vision, because anything that is put there is going to be not only held space for by us, but anybody who is in this group now. If you're here, it's not by accident. You are here to get a lot of positive energy coming from you at all directions. So we really encourage you to do that. Yes. I think we'll take a couple more minutes to let people come in, see if anybody else comes in, because last time I know we had a few people come in and out, and then we will get it going.
Yeah, so if you're in the room right now, pop in on the chat, say something and say hi. Let us know where you're coming in from, and let us know if you're excited to start magnetizing love today. We could also maybe take a few questions if anybody has questions. And another thing, make sure if you're in here right now, make sure you stay till the end of the meditation, because we have an amazing offer that we want to talk about that is going to be coming up for the new year.
I'm really, really excited about this. So after the meditation, definitely stick around for a minute or two. But just as a little teaser, we're looking at doing some group sessions, some group coaching sessions, which we're just so excited about, because just like this meditation, what it's going to do is just amplify the energy of love, of magnetizing love. So if that's something that interests you, definitely stick around. I'm just really excited to do this in the new year. It's like, if you have the goal to manifest love in the new year, definitely stick around for that at the end.
We got Julie coming in from Norway. We got Watery Leaf saying hey.
Wow,
She's baking a cake right now. Oh, we're gonna put lots of love into that cake.
Yeah, send us some cakes, please. What kind of cake is it?
And we got, it's a love cake is what it is. We got
a love cake.
Akiko coming in from Croatia.
Wow.
I think Croatia's got a World Cup match today, right? They're playing they're playing Japan.
Awesome. Thank you for the
love. I love seeing how international we are.
It's so cool. You know? It's so cool. So, I mean, and you guys that means you're in different time zones, and you made the time to show up today. So definitely, Japan, you're Japanese. Hello. That's awesome. Welcome.
Okay. Heck yeah.
So like we really appreciate you taking the time for yourself, taking the time for love, because you will see the returns. And the returns, Mexico just entered the room. We love it. The returns also come to you in terms of your everyday life. You're going to feel better. Like, this isn't just something that we're doing for, 45 minutes today. It's going to follow you through the rest of the week, as well as all the positive energy that's being dropped in the chat now. That's all going to come with you and follow you into the week. Let us know if you notice any synchronicities, if you notice any changes in your love life and any exciting things happen. These are the kind of things that motivate us and will motivate you to continue to show up for yourself like this.
She said it's a pear allspice with dark chocolate cakes.
I
That
love
sounds
pear. We just
good.
had pear smoothies this morning.
Uh-huh.
Turkey is here. Wow, this is so
From
cool. We've got
Turkey.
people all over the
We're super
world.
international. And yes, so like Ingrid mentioned, this group coaching, this is like similar to what we're doing here. We're really excited about that because it's going to be, we've actually done a group meditation for almost like an entire year one time with a close group of our friends. And we saw such powerful results from doing that regularly, getting together with a close knit group of friends. We actually had like 8 people in our core group, and we would get together and share our intentions together, and everyone take turns like focusing all of our concentration, all of our energy on each person's wish for the week. And we saw so many amazing manifestations during that time.
Stuff.
I booked my first lead role in a feature film.
We had a friend who needed a trip to another state. We're in the United States, and she had a complete stranger offer to buy the ticket. I mean, and this is just like
crazy.
Amazing synchronicities like that were happening from just the group dynamic. So again, like if that interests you, stay tuned to the end when we're going to talk about this new exciting opportunity we have coming up in the new year.
It really is a powerful, powerful thing when we can not only start honing our powerful creative skills of focus and visualization, but combining that with the group consciousness. I just finished reading Think and Grow Rich, and that was one of the main like keys, like the top 3 keys, is creating a mastermind group that you can come together with regularly to hone in on the things that you're wanting to create and put all of your creative intention together to create that. So that's what we're doing today. I think we could probably go ahead and start getting into it.
Oh, and I do want to mention, if you have a friend or someone who you feel like would benefit from also watching this, send the link to them. I think there's an option to just share this with somebody right now, and like it could benefit them greatly. If you know somebody who's also looking to manifest love in their life, or they even want to just amplify the love that they have, send this link, share it, spread the love, because the more people that come in, the more powerfully this energy is going to be amplified, not only for yourself but for others. This is a giving group. This is a giving energy that we have here. So the more you give, the more that you receive in return.
Yes.
Hello, Twin Flames family from Romania. I love it. Look at all the diversity. We've got Norway, we've got Japan, Croatia, and Turkey, and Romania. This is awesome.
The World Cup of magnetizing love. That's what it is, okay?
Yes. All right. Well, just to remind you all, if you were here last week, then you kind of get a sense of how this is going to flow. But I will say every week is different. So even if we're doing some of the same processes, it's going to be a completely new experience based on the people who are here, and also based on your energy, based on what wants to come through. You may have things coming through to you this week that didn't last week. I know before I met Hamilton, I was consistently doing manifest love meditations, and every time it was different. Each time I would get like a little piece of the puzzle. So just be open, just trust that whatever's meant to come through today will. And I just want to remind you, like we said last week, if something you're not sure what it means, or it seems symbolic to you, it will reveal itself in the coming time. And this week, say if you have a message come through and you don't completely understand it, it will become clear to you as time goes on. A few of the things I meditated on before I met Hamilton, I didn't understand until we met. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this was a sign. This was a reassurance of the person who was coming to me.
And definitely come in, like if any of you guys that were here last week had anything really interesting or synchronistic happen during the week this week that you feel like may have carried over from what we're doing here today, definitely put that in the chat. You can always come in and comment on our videos. Like you can watch these live streams after the fact. If you missed it live, and you can come in and comment, what did you get out of it? What kind of a juicy love is being magnetized to you? We want to hear the updates, guys. We want to hear about, the beautiful connections being made. So with that being said, let us begin to connect all of our energies coming from all around the world, and we're going to start connecting our hearts. Talking about, can you tell what the energies would be like for twin flames? Well, that's kind of
Well, I would say that what the way that we focus on it is the energy that you're bringing forth. So when you
Hmm.
have your vision of love and you're calling forth love in a powerful way with things like this, by doing meditations, then whatever love is in alignment with that is going to come through. But it's really
Hmm.
about centering in self and then
Yes.
allowing it to fall into place. So it should never feel forced. It should never feel
Hmm.
like something you're trying to make happen. It should feel like something that you're allowing in and
Yeah.
calling into yourself.
Being open is really important,
Yes.
and what we're going to do, this is what exactly what we're going to start doing in this meditation, is getting into the feeling state to where you know what the energy is because you're feeling it,
Yes.
right? And that's going to be about what feels good to you, what feels fulfilling,
Mhm.
what makes you feel whole, at peace, safe, whatever love looks like and feels like in your imagination. As we start to get into our heart space,
Mhm.
that's what the energy that we're talking about right now.
And it is, I would say, the twin flame energy. When we talk about it, it was this stillness and this peace
For us,
and
yeah,
this
that's what
and
definitely.
this awareness that did not feel efforted. We didn't worry about having to make it happen. It felt like the universe was almost one step ahead of us, and we were just playing along with the whole energy of it. So we're
Mhm.
going to go ahead and begin. Hamilton's going to do the first step, which is getting into our hearts, and then we will begin the meditation.
Right on. And remember, if you wanted to implement your visions, your desires into the meditation at any point, pop in with those super chats and we will work it into what we're creating here. So let's begin to connect our hearts from all across the globe. We're going to start by taking a few deep breaths. Get yourself comfortable and take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Exhaling any distraction, letting go of any worries or things that we might have been carrying into this moment. Breathing in relaxation, breathing in centeredness, calm.
You need to release any sounds on the out breath. Definitely invite you to do that. Just releasing any
Ah,
energy. Yeah.
and one more deep breath in and exhale. Now let's go begin to tune in to your heartbeat. Sometimes it's helpful to place your hand over your heart to be able to start to really feel that pulse beating in your chest. Just paying attention to what does the rhythm of your heart feel like? Is it beating fast or slow? Just noticing the rhythm, feeling it pounding in your chest. And as you really tune in, noticing and giving gratitude that it's heart that's always beating in your chest, always working to send this life force throughout your whole body. Like your energizer battery just keeps going and going. Feel that pulse, that same pulsing rhythm in your chest, pulsing through your entire body, sending that life force through your veins. Can you feel that pulse in your wrists? Sinking deeper, can you feel that pulsing heart rhythm in your fingertips? Going deeper now, see if you can feel that pulse in your gut. Connecting your heart's inner knowing, sense of peace to your intuition. Going even deeper, reaching all the way down with our awareness. Can you feel the pulse down in your ankles? Heart chakras really expanding, opening, feeling that pulsing into the ground with your feet on the floor, grounding ourselves in this heart open energy, anchoring it in, coming all the way back up the body, really feeling that pulse radiating through our whole bodies now. See if you can feel this heart pulse, this heart rhythm in the temples of your forehead. Now our heart energy is really radiating, expanding through our whole body. With each beat of that heart, just imagine these waves of heart love energy just pulsing out from your body, almost like radio waves. See that heartbeat radiating off of you, creating a field of energy around you. What is the color of that field? Green is often a color associated with the heart chakra. Can you see and feel this bubble of green, yummy, warm, safe, and peaceful energy just surrounding your whole body and pulsing out further and further with each heartbeat? Taking a moment now to connect this heart energy that is just exploding off of you now, and reaching that energy out to connect with all of the other amazing hearts that are connecting with us here today, from Mexico to Croatia to Turkey, here in the United States, Japan, surrounding the entire planet in this green heart energy, pulsing, bringing more and more peace, stillness, and knowing. From this space is where we will begin to visualize and create a vivid sensory experience of the love that we want to create and bring into our lives.
Yes, and just allowing this beautiful heart-centered energy that Hamilton has helped invite in for us all to just stay around you throughout this entire process, knowing that you are safe, knowing that you are cared for, knowing that this heart-centered place is a place that can never be hurt or harmed. Also, if you would like to be added into this meditation by name, please add to the super chat. Otherwise, just stay in this peaceful heart space. And if you were here last week, you may remember connecting with the powerful energy of love by inviting in the energy of the person who is on their way to you. So we'll do that again now. If there are any residual thoughts or worries or energies in your mind, I invite you to just see that as a ball of light in your head and just visualize it going down into your heart to be transmuted and to amplify this love energy that is flowing so powerfully now. And with your consciousness, with your awareness, call in this love that's on its way to you. Call in this person who isn't going to appear when you meet them. They're here now, somewhere on this earth. And they could be closer than you think. For some of you, it could be tomorrow. Let yourself feel the excitement of their nearness. Welcome them in with love and open arms. Feel the energy. As we talked about last week, it's not as important that it's a specific person or a specific face, but that you feel the energy of your connection. Feeling is what attracts and brings in what we desire. Taking a deep breath and releasing. I'm going to lead you through a series of questions. And as you hear these questions, I want you just to allow whatever wants to flow through today, whatever is for you today, whatever messages, signs, symbols, sounds, colors, insights want to come through, and to trust them. To trust that even if you don't completely understand them now, that understanding will come with time. And the first question is, what does this love look like? What does this love that is coming to you now so powerfully look like? You may see a scene of some future event. You may see colors, lights. Allow whatever visual insights want to enter into your mind's eye to come forth. Try not to judge or edit them, just observe them like you were watching a movie. Feel the feelings. If you find yourself with a smile on your face, it's a very good sign that you are truly connecting in to this union, to this other person, to this relationship waiting to be born, to all of the great things that you will create together, to their love and desire to be with you and to cherish and honor you just as you do to them. Take a few more moments to see anything else that wants to come through. What does it look like? And now I'm bringing in the next question for your awareness to invite in, which is, what does this relationship feel like? This is such a powerful question to ask because this is a sensory experience. You may get a rush of warmth through your body. You may feel excitement in your chest. Notice what the emotion is and where you feel it in your body. You may get words. It feels like comfort. It feels like bliss. It feels like growth. It feels like gratitude. Let yourself be surprised and delighted by whatever feelings come into your awareness now. This is the message that is meant for you today. This is that great intelligence that connects us all, reassuring you. Taking a few more moments to relish in that feeling. Make sure you let it flow from your head to your toes. It should almost feel like you can't contain the energy in your body. And if it does burst out, let it burst through your heart to connect to this other person, to call them in. They're looking for you too. They are wanting your love in their life. And now moving on to a very, very powerful question for this meditation, which is, who does this person, who does this relationship inspire you to be? We oftentimes can list off and know the things we want in our partner. But how about the person you're going to become in this relationship? Are you more giving? Are you creating and sharing your gifts more? Are you becoming more and more invested in your spiritual growth? Allow this vision, feel it now. You can call in. The powerful thing is that you can call in this person who you will be in this relationship now. You can act from that place now. And when you do that, you are telling life, you are telling the universe that you're ready because you're already acting from the person that you will be in the relationship now. Who does this relationship inspire you to become? Who does love inspire you to become? If you're smiling, you're definitely doing it right. Enjoying this vision, feeling yourself empowered, loving yourself, knowing your worth, knowing your beauty, knowing that you are worthy of being loved with all of your flaws, all of your parts of yourself that you normally don't reveal, you are revealing in this relationship. The intimacy, the connection comes from that vulnerability and your courage to be vulnerable and to be authentic. And now I want you to ask if there's anything else that is to come through for this meditation. If there's any other information, symbols, signs, guidance that's meant for you today. And just allow it. There's no need to try to make it appear, force it. Just, it may come as a feeling. It may come as a tingle in your fingers, a sense of energy around you, a word, a name. Just allow it to flow. If you'd like to write these things down, I encourage keeping track of your insights in a notebook when you complete the meditation so you can look back on these. The fun is when you do meet this person, how fun it will be to realize and recognize how connected you really are during these meditations and how it will carry on with you throughout your days, your coming days and weeks. Is there anything else that wishes to come through at this time? And taking a deep breath in and releasing. Once more, just a deep breath in, grounding into your spirit, into your body. And releasing, feeling that excitement and gratitude. And one more deep breath in. And releasing it out. I want you to thank this energy of this other person for joining you today, for connecting with you on this energetic level, knowing that you can always come back to and connect with them, but thanking them and allowing that energy to go on its way and knowing that you will connect when the time is right. The divine timing is very intelligent. There were times when Hamilton and I realized we were in the same place at the same time and didn't meet each other because the timing was the timing that we were meant to connect. So trust the timing. They may be nearer than you think. They may be someone you already know. And when you take the time to get into this space and to get into this energy of expectancy, of gratitude, of excitement, then you will connect at the right time. Now we're going to gently come back into your body, maybe moving around a little bit, rolling your neck a bit, stretching, maybe stretching your arms if you got a little stiff sitting. And then when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, coming back into the space. Hi, everyone. I always go like somewhere else. It's like when I come back, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a human on Earth. So I want to invite anyone who'd love to share any insights or experiences they had, because it's not only powerful for you to put out there what you've experienced, but it's also powerful for others to hear about an experience that was that affected you.
Any major insights that came to, any really palpable feelings, any answers to some of the questions that Ingrid was
You're welcome. Glad you
giving that really came through strong as something that you really needed to know, like a message that you needed to receive today. Right. Sometimes those messages come through to you, but sometimes they might be relevant to others in the group mind also. So definitely share any big insights that really felt like they hit hard. And thank you all as well.
Big grin. I love it. Yes,
smiling. Loving that energy of gratitude as well, because gratitude is the perfect energy for receiving, right? The universe is always saying a big yes to whatever energy we are vibrating on, and sending more of that energy back to us times 10, right? So when we're sending out the energy of gratitude, the universe is sending us more and more things to be grateful for, right?
So I know sometimes people may be a little hesitant or uncertain about sharing their experience. That's okay. But we're going to continue to do this meditation every Sunday at the same time, possibly at 5. We may move it up a half hour, but that's Eastern Standard Time. But if you're here to this point, then I thank you for showing up for yourself today. And we just want to share a little bit about the upcoming opportunity that we have.
Yeah, and feel free also, any questions that you guys have, we can always be open to a little like question and answer.
And we'll do a Q&A session as well. We decided we'll do one Sunday that we're just going to do Q&A. In Indonesia.
Indonesia. I love that. It sounds like an awesome vision. Thank you, beautiful. Kiko.
Yeah, I mean, I remember getting visions of being in specific places and connecting in different places across the earth. And that's like always really exciting to explore and feel.
Inger and I had some amazing connection in like Thailand and some of the beaches in Thailand.
Puerto Rico, where we had our honeymoon.
Go to Puerto Rico in the rainforest. So it's great to bring in those places, like when we bring in the 5 senses and really feel the sand under your feet and see and feel like the misty air, right? The misty air of Indonesia, hear the jungle sounds of the rainforest, all those things really there. By activating your 5 senses, you're bringing it into your body, and the body starts to really believe that it is in the experience, right? And that's when we become a magnet for those things. So love playing in this with you guys. And
that's a great point. I want you all to work on, as you continue to show up for these meditations every week, really activating the senses. It is really powerful. So see if you can smell something. Sometimes I've been meditating and you feel like you smell something in the room. It's like all of those parts, even into the 6th sense, they can all be activated so you can connect in and powerfully amplify this energy.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, please come back again. We love having you all here.
And go ahead. Well, you were going to talk about that.
Well, I do, because coaching. I'm just really excited about this, and anyone here I feel like would benefit from this, because obviously if you can understand the benefit of this group dynamic, then this would be powerful for you. In the new year, we are going to be starting for the first time ever group coaching. And we've decided to start with a small group. So we're only going to do 10 people the first time around, because we want it to be a very comfortable space. We want it to be a space that we know everybody in there is really going to commit and show up. And so we are organizing that now. The exciting thing is, if you've ever looked at coaching with us and that was something you're interested in, it's going to be a 6-week process, and it's actually going to end up being a lot less of an investment than it would be to do six individual coaching sessions sessions with us. So you're also getting that benefit, but we're also going to have a chat, a group, probably a Facebook group where you can connect with other people, share your stories, share your synchronicities.
And if you guys are here and you're feeling the power of this group meditation, right? This is just a taste of what we do in our private coaching. We've been getting amazing results with our clients who have been working with us for multiple sessions. And what we do is the same kind of exercise where we're really getting into the feeling state. We have other things that we do to get into the deep subconscious, writing exercise, things that are figuring out what's in the way maybe of us magnetizing these things. And how can we rewrite those stories or old belief systems that maybe aren't in alignment anymore? These are things that we're working on in our private coaching, and what we're doing in these live meditations is just a small taste of what we're able to do, and it's deeply personal, right? When we're working with you on a personal basis, we really get to fine tune the visualizations, fine tune the meditations, and all of our exercises to specifically cater to your individual vision for love,
and
and your desires.
That's such a benefit you'll get because we'll be working on what you specifically want to work on in this group, and also pulling from the group. Someone else may have an experience that may help you. It might be exactly what you need to hear. And I'm loving this comment here by Water Leaf. One insight was that whatever visions we have for ourselves and that seem impossible may be coming in forms we couldn't think of before seeing them happen. So yeah, how powerful is that? That's why I think it's so important to just trust what's coming to you. As you're experiencing these things in meditations, you might be experiencing things you haven't experienced in your life before. You're literally inviting in new ways of being. And that's why this is so powerful, because you're connecting to a part of yourself that may not have expressed physically yet. But if you can mentally connect to that, if you can spiritually connect to that, that means it is possible for you. It is probable for you, or that is even more so that it is on its way to you in the 3D form, as long as you continue to commit to that vision and to trust in that vision.
And so it's not necessarily our job to figure out the how we're going to create these things. What do I have to do to, find this person or meet, it's not really so much about that as it is getting into the feeling state of what would it feel like for it to already be done. And the more that we walk around and stay in that feeling state, the more you just naturally, like they're saying in the comment, we might not even be able to imagine the circumstances and the events that are going to lead us to this person. But if we stay in that energy, then we are literally just like, it's almost like we can't be blocked from it. Like things come to us a lot of times. That has been our experience of things really coming to us in a powerful way that we never could have even come up with our best laid plans. The universe is infinitely more creative than we are, right? With our limited perspective that we're working with. And so by going into these deep meditations and working with a group mind as well, right? Like sometimes my mind might not like download or see the thing, but in a group consciousness, it's sort of expanding the perspective that we're opening to, and we might be now connecting to like a bigger mind, basically, that's able to have ideas, have information, have insights come through that maybe I might not have been able to see
connect
on
to
my
at the
own.
time. And it might be exactly what you needed to hear as well. And Sylvia says, I hope so. And you know what? We always try to speak from our experience. And for me personally, that moment when I went from hoping to knowing was huge. Some of you may know my bench story. If you don't, check out our video, Amazing Twin Flame Manifestation Stories. Maybe next week I'll tell the story in the meditation. It was so powerful, but it was this amazing moment, this amazing request I put out to the universe. I got an answer immediately, that I went from hoping that he was coming and wishing he was coming to knowing it in my body. And I stopped looking and searching. I just trusted that he was going to show up, and he showed up 9 months later.
So Iona says, I loved it. I came here for first time. I was in 5D to 3D through heart chakra, pulsing through the rest of the body. Yes, I love that. That's why we start from that heart center. Powerful. To crown chakra, tingling in the head. You guys are amazing. Beautiful. Yes.
Thank you.
I love that. I often will get by going in through that like heart-centered meditation to begin with, I'll often feel very palpable like feelings in my body. Almost a lot of times I end up almost like kind of rocking like my pulse is kind of rocking my body, and yeah, I get that tingling feeling in my head and in the back of my neck a lot of times too. Sometimes my
Yeah.
neck feels
Those
like there's like
sensations.
pop rocks in my neck or
It's like
something.
those sensations letting you know you're connecting. For those of you who are still here, thank you. I want to invite you, if this opportunity for the group session sounds exciting to you, you can always message us on Instagram. We are Twin Soul Poets everywhere. So send us a message, because that way, I mean, we're only going to have 10 spaces. So like there's 10 people in here right now. So if you're one of those 10 people, if you know that in your heart right now, then go ahead and head on over to our Instagram, Twin Soul Poets. Shoot us a message, shoot us your email, and we will get you more information as it comes available. We're expecting that link to book to be up within the next probably couple weeks.
Yeah, for sure. And also, if you're enjoying this and you enjoy, definitely check out our playlist on our channel, um, the Manifest the Love of Your Dreams playlist. We've got a bunch of really awesome videos, really awesome information on how to, you know on a day to day put yourself into this feeling, and what are little things that we can do, what are little ways that we can really start moving towards um, this love of your life. And it's a big belief of ours that love really is like the energy that connects all life in the universe. And by being in love, it's really just like a state of being, right? You're literally being in love. And the reality of that is, being in love is just noticing and connecting with the love that is all around us, right? And the more that we practice doing that, the more that you become, make it a habit to really tune into that love frequency that really is surrounding us, inside of us, it's all around us all the
Yes.
time.
I
Then
just got chills.
we really do become a magnet and start to attract the people that want to be in love with us.
That is
Right.
it. Boom. And it reminded me when you said making habits. There's a great quote in the movie The Secret where one of the women, I think her name is Marcy something, but she says that the only difference between people who are living in the life that they want, the people who aren't, is the people who have habituated ways of being. Yes, there's all this spiritual connection. Yes, there's all this opportunity, but you have to show up every day. Even when, like, the fact that you're here now, you are contributing to your love powerfully. You're contributing to the relationship that's coming powerfully by showing up for yourself. So we'll be here next week.
Yeah.
We hope that you are too. We'll be here next Sunday at 4:30, possibly 5. We'll check on that.
We're gonna make it a regular thing to be
Yes.
in love. We're gonna be in love with all you guys, right? You guys are in love today, and when you're already in love, that's when you meet the people that are gonna be in love with you.
That's it. That's the thing.
Love it, man.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Hannah. It was good for you to be here again. Please do share this with anyone who could benefit from this. We'd love to have double the amount of people here next week. We want this to be like amplifying, be exponential, so that we can be helping as many people as possible. These lives are something we've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's a way that you can connect directly with us, and we can connect directly with you.
And hit that like button if you're getting a lot out of it. Definitely comment on the videos. Go check out our playlist. Like we said, the likes, the views, the comments, they really do help our channel grow. Sometimes it feels repetitive when we say that, but it really does. Like, as a content creator, as a small channel trying to expand our audience, so we can get this
expanding.
Yes, a small channel that is expanding, right? These things, like likes and comments, they really do help our channel to grow, and it's like creating a snowball of momentum that just gets bigger and bigger in it. And it really is helpful. We really appreciate all those things. Definitely, again, check out our website, twinsoulpoets.com, and look into the private coaching. If this is something that you can see the value of doing this regularly, and that you really want, like, put in the work with you. And we're gonna have a testimonial video coming out soon of some of our clients, where you can hear firsthand from some of these people that we've been working with exactly how much they've been getting out of it. And it speaks for itself. Like, we get overwhelmed sometimes with the feedback that people give us, of just like, wow, like, this is so valuable.
And it
And
feeds us. It's fulfilling to us. Like,
yeah.
not only can it really take care of us in terms of, we'd love to be able to be doing this in our creative endeavors full time. That is our intention. But it's also just so fulfilling to see someone who's had this insight of their own. We are just the way showers. We're just the helpers. We're just giving you tools, but it's really you. You're showing up
Mhm.
today. You're the one who this week is going to begin to see the signs and synchronicities and feel, and just know that this filters into everything in your life.
Yeah.
We tend to just compartmentalize and say, my love life, money, and all the different things are separate, but it's really not. You
Mhm.
doing this and showing up today for in love is going to affect every other area of your
Mhm.
life. Don't be surprised if you get a check unexpected in the mail.
Mhm.
Don't be surprised if you start feeling healthier, because you're also giving powerfully to other people by holding
Mhm.
this space.
Yeah, and giving is receiving, and all the things we mentioned. Another one more way to help support us is we have a Patreon link in the comments or in the description of each one of our videos on our channel. And by going on that link, you can sign up for just a few dollars a month to be like a member of the Twin Soul Poets fan club. And that's just a simple way of giving a small contribution on month to month. Those little contributions, when it's a bunch of people, really add up and help us to just be able to have the time, have the resources, and the free time, really, to be able to make more content like this for you guys. It really does kind of become a full-time job.
Yes.
And we care about it because we see how important it is. We know how much the world needs this right now, and we just want to offer it to you guys, and it really does feel good to us. So
Oh, and one last thing. If you are interested in being on our mailing list, head over to twinsoulpoets.com. You'll get a
mhm,
little prompt that pops up when you get there to join, because we're going to start sending out information like the group coaching that's coming up,
yeah,
like an ebook that we have
courses,
coming out soon that
the
I'm
ebook,
really
yes.
excited about. So if you want to be the first to know about those things, go ahead and sign up there. I think it feels complete. What about you?
I
You
think so
feeling
too.
good?
Yeah, and look, it's coming up on 47 minutes. That's my wife's favorite
Special
lucky
number.
number,
Yes.
47. So we're just about at 47 minutes. So I guess that is the time. Again, big thank you and much
Thank you
love
all
to
so
everyone coming
much.
in from all over the world. It's so fun for us to be able to have this space to connect with you guys. We will see you guys next time on the channel. Much love.
Bye,
Peace.
guys.